Monstieur, a show where we discuss and redesign the most horrific icons of entertainment. This week, the artists tackle a rather inconvenient truth. ManBearPig from South Park. Enjoy!
All right, what is up, guys? Today we got Annika Sorensen, Dave Melvin.
Hey.
All right, we got Roberto Ribeiro Padula. We got
Roberto Ribeiro Padula, yay!
Yay, Amilcar Aldana Fong.
What's up, everybody?
We got Juan or Jonathan Hernandez.
Hello, everybody.
We got Luke the Duke Schroeder, and I'm your host, Jared Coffin. How is everybody doing?
Great. Good. Cool. Happy to be here.
Let's say it at the same time. Doing fine.
Yay!
No. Happy to be here.
Fucking happy. We're not gonna. No monetization here.
You're not gonna make money out of me. I'm the only one that makes money out of myself.
All right, fair enough. So what y'all know about the ManBearPig?
I know he's a cereal bro.
He's a
What's the cereal thing? I don't get this.
Because at first it was like a joke at the expense of Al Gore, but then they realized that climate change is actually real, so it became more of a serious joke.
They did realize that? Did they?
Yeah, they did. You didn't saw the new episode when the ManBearPig appears and he's real? It's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
is that from South Park?
It turned out to be real.
South Park.
Oh, you didn't do any research for 1,000 Shades.
I didn't research cereal.
Well, that was the latest. There was two episodes, guys. I know there was one back in the day, like some years ago, that had the Imagination Land, and there was Al Gore trying to talk about climate change.
There's a total of 3. The first one is with Al Gore, is the one with the treasure cave.
Yeah.
That's the best one. That's great. Even though they got the idea wrong about climate change, it's such a fucking awesome episode. Then he appeared again in the Imagination Land, and then later on this one where ManBearPig is real and he wants to play Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, something like that. Because Stan's grandpa and his generation, the boomers, they made a deal with ManBearPig so they could have nice things.
I remember that.
ManBearPig was gonna come later and destroy their grandkids.
Yeah, I saw that.
So Stan has to make like a new deal. It's really fucking awesome.
I didn't see that episode. I saw the last one.
You should,
Where's
man.
the cereal reference? What does that have to do with cereal?
Oh, Al Gore just keeps saying, "I'm cereal, guys."
They're trying to just
all the time
show that he's an
cereal.
idiot or something. It's just I'm cereal, like he can't talk, kind of. I think.
Are you serious?
I went all the way back to 1979 to the movie, and that's.
There's a movie called ManBearPig.
Oh, it's
no.
It's what ManBearPig is. There's a movie that is called. What is it called? It's
Prophecy.
Prophecy. That's what it's inspired from. You saw that?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw it. It's on YouTube. Yeah.
I didn't.
And I went there. I went directly first. That was my thing. I mean, I'm not a big fan, not because I don't like it, but I do not follow the park cartoon South Park. Yeah. So when I went to Wikipedia and I said, hey, hold on, let me do some research here, and then everything is based on Prophecy, the Prophecy movie, or the movie called Prophecy. And then I went there and I see all, props and the history and the actors and everything. So I based everything on the movie, not the South Park. Sorry, guys. I went back in 1979.
Is that in the Christopher Walken movie?
No,
I don't think so. Is the lady, the Rocky Balboa girlfriend? That actress is there.
Oh, 79, you said.
Yeah, 1979. Yeah, 2 years after my birthplace or birth date.
Birthday, yeah.
So
Do not correct me, you Brazilian.
Fuck you, Argentina.
What are you doing?
I'm lying with
What's going
your
on?
yeah.
Here comes World War III.
We're number one.
Oh,
Number
man.
one in South America coronavirus.
So much tension.
Yeah.
So
Take that, Argentina.
yeah. We're gonna bust out the football in a second. Anyway, what? You guys are funny. Well, so what's the premise of Prophecy? Because I read something like that too. Like, there is a ManBearPig in it.
Yeah, yes it is. Yeah, but it's not the only mutant creature in the movie. It's the horrifying one. But there's some fish, some tadpoles, like with mutation and everything. It's all about, how to say, like Al Gore themes, contamination, population, and everything. So yeah.
It was.
That reminds me, I did I'm sorry, Jared.
No
I did
worries.
a project a couple of years ago about Brazilian Bigfoot.
Oh.
Can I
ManBearPig.
show that to Roberto when we do the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. Anything
Okay.
Brazilian you can show Roberto.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure you talk about ManBearPig.
It's a good one. It's like it's
giant
not the midst
sloths.
of things. You're gonna love it.
I'm sure I will.
You will. Okay,
Yeah.
back to you, JR.
Anything Brazilian he loves, like the nuts.
No,
He loves
except for
Brazil nuts, like the big ones.
Brazilian.
They have the biggest ones, right? They have the biggest ones. Like, they're like that.
The
Like
creamiest one.
Technically, the coconut speaker.
What's the name of that trumpet you were still
What?
use?
the Brazilian
Do you
trumpet.
speak-
Vuvuzela,
do you speak-
that is in South Africa.
Look at Luke's face.
That's South Africa.
Jonathan.
Oh
you
yeah,
speak-
that's right. That's Africa. Sorry.
That's what you have to say. That's all you have to say, Jonathan. After 30 minutes, holy
I
shit.
thought South
I
America
expect
looked like
more
Africa.
out of you.
Isn't that on a t-shirt somewhere?
What now? Is a t-shirt?
That South America looks like Africa?
Oh, because
The same
they
continent?
really look alike and they fit together.
Yeah, it's like elephant ears, you know?
Yeah, they look like elephant ears. That's true.
That's right.
Yeah, you guys
That's
have
why
this-
people confuse them, because there's some go.
Yeah, it makes sense. That all makes
No,
sense. I'm with
that
you
was
guys
the
with
thing, the first guy that talked about geography that said that South America and Africa were the same place once. That's the reason that he said it, because they look like they fit together, and everyone just like said that he was fucking crazy.
A
And he was
Pangea
right.
thing. Ah, that's some real world history shit right there.
Everyone
Okay.
thought before that like all the continents were already where they were.
Who's everybody? The flat earthers?
Europe probably.
Europe.
Everyone.
I mean,
Not
back
the
then,
Brazilians,
everyone-
though.
Oh no, we're probably just
From
Students,
the guy living in
just
his
getting
students,
started.
students, the theme of the class today is
It's
ManBearPig. Focus, please. Focus, please.
Yep. Let's
He's over there.
get back on it.
You should never give me space because I can talk for days.
Yeah, we know that. We know that.
I like this guy. Control.
All right, so ManBearPig. Aside from the prophecy, you guys, who saw all three? Is it 3 episodes on South Park?
Yeah, basically 3.
Okay, I saw the first one a long time ago, and then I saw the most recent one. With the only part I remember is that cool scene where the douchebag is talking to his wife in the restaurant.
Yeah,
And
that's the most recent one. That's the best.
And then I wasn't digging it. I thought I'm like, man, South Park used to be kind of funny. Like that scene was funny. I was like, this is
That was
hilarious.
just a good opportunity to showcase some really awesome South Park gore.
Is
That's
it?
what it was. Yeah,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
that's where mine came from. That's exactly the premise of my picture of this ManBearPig.
Yeah. No, I got you.
I am up to date with current events, and I tied that into my picture.
Oh, like Gore and Al Gore. I see what you
Gore-
did.
well,
I see
no,
what you
gore
did.
Like gory.
No, you typed.
That's my gore.
This is like Al Gore, and this is Gore, and you like.
I should have put some cereal in there. No, it's more like this.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Hey,
Dave, you didn't play on the pig angle,
Whoa.
did you?
Is there kids watching this? 'Cause-
who's Camilla? Who's Camilla Ribeiro?
No, you're not a kid. Come on, you're 56 years old.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, Annika's
Accurate.
56 years old. She just says uses lots of nice cream and fermented foods
Yeah,
and
cream. It's all about the cream.
cream. I'm not like the massaging of the face. Like, yeah, all the things. Who's Camilla Ribeiro? I'm gonna guess
She
Roberto.
is my sister.
Oh, what's up, sis? She said, Batal.
Don't
Kade.
even try to read that.
How am I 56?
Yeah,
Beto.
Roberto, you read it.
nickname.
Beto. Oh, okay. It's not Bobo.
Give us some
No,
of that,
it's not Bobo.
Portuguese.
Bobo means something else in Portuguese.
I know. It's like dummy or something, right?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
clown. Clown.
Is from where the word booby trap came from.
For what?
Yeah, Bobo. People misheard it and thought they were saying booby, and booby trap
Oh,
came
okay.
from this. Because it's something that a dummy falls in.
Oh, got it. That makes. Oh, interesting. I never knew.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Fascinating.
ManBearPig doesn't fall into booby traps. He's amazing.
No.
He's fierce, and we all worked on him, and we all had fun designing him. I'm lucky enough to get a sneak peek of everybody's dress before the show, and I've seen all your ManBearPigs, and I'm excited. This is gonna be rad. You guys did a bitchin' job. What do you like when you think of ManBearPig? Like what's the first thing that comes to mind? Like were you really drawn to the cartoon? Did you want to draw from that, or was it the what was it the actual idea of like a ManBearPig monster more that was the compelling
Who are
aspect?
you talking to?
All you
Yeah.
guys.
Oh.
We're gonna answer everyone at the same time.
Anybody who wants to answer. Anybody who wants.
Ladies first. Ladies first. Ladies first.
Yeah, Dave.
Over first.
Dave, you're first, man. You're number one. I'm talking to you.
No, I'm second on the queue.
No, I'm
Yeah.
talking to you.
Man.
You just think about men.
Bear
You just think about men. Okay, fair
When
enough.
you think of the phrase "man bear pig," you think of man.
Okay, because that's
Like,
the first.
Who caused this? Where did this come from? This is bad. Would this
Okay.
exist if we weren't here? Man bear pig.
Okay.
Man, and then hyphen bear pig.
Okay, so it's like
Hyphen pig.
something twisted that man like came up with.
Man was responsible.
Fair, that
For
makes
the
sense.
bear pig.
That makes sense. That's deep.
Man now pays the price.
That's
Sounds
deep.
like
I like it.
It's more like a phrase. It's like man, bear pig.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, exactly. Man, son of a bitch.
Bear pigs.
Fair pig. How about you, Annika? What comes to mind like when you were making your ManBearPig? What came to mind first? Were you trying to draw from the cartoon, or were you trying to just you like the idea of?
Well, the cartoon I can't separate from like the image of Cartman in my mind, but I thought of like that movie Tusk, you know, where the guy gets surgically turned into a walrus.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I haven't seen that. That sounds amazing though.
Oh, it's an awful movie. It's terrible.
But I want to see what he looks like. But yeah,
It looks nasty.
nasty. You look natty.
Can you show us that, JR, right now?
We good?
Please. Show us Tusk.
No, not your tusk.
Is there a copyright infringement problem with that? Probably.
You want to see my tusk?
I don't want to see yours any more than I want to see a fish dick. Or,
Fish dicks.
yeah, I don't want to see any fish dicks or you going to the little girl's
Fish
room.
sticks.
Inside joke for those of you who are watching. We were talking about fish dicks before the show. That's how serial.
We're definitely not talking
It's
about
not
fish
good.
dicks.
It was Dave. Dave kept on. He couldn't stop talking about them. He's just talking about dicks, and then he started talking about fish dicks. Like I don't know what's going on.
Bear
And
pig.
if somebody said I really
Bear
like
pig.
All right, hey, I'm gonna
This
let.
is going to chaos.
Here. What's that?
Okay.
Tusk monster. Reveal.
yeah.
Everyone froze. My connection is shitty.
Tusk.
Oh
So
yeah,
then
he
the
looked.
water action.
Yeah. I mean, I was already.
This is
pretty
what
amazed
this
by
is what he looked like,
growing
right?
up.
Huh?
You see on I put it on. Oh yeah, you guys can't see it, but everybody else can. He's pretty hideous. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Oh, I
pretty.
want to see.
We need to go out of the tile view, probably.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna look at my other screen over here because
I'm just seeing all the faces flashing again.
Here.
what? Oh, that's
You're
the
not,
guy
you're not
from,
showing us.
Yeah. Oh, fine. I'll just. You guys all want to see it too. That's fine.
Wait, Annika, did that movie come out yesterday or something?
Here.
It's
Oh, nice. No.
It's old now.
2014.
This is what he looks like. Do you see?
It's 2014.
Do you see now?
I
Yeah.
see him. Yeah, he looks.
It's
horrible.
from Kevin Smith, right?
Looks like
Yeah.
a Roberto pancake.
Now I can see shit.
You can't see it.
I can only see water.
Okay.
No.
Don't worry about
Either
it.
that, did you-
I'm okay. I've seen the movie. I know the.
You know what he looks like. Okay. You don't. Need
Yeah,
to see
yeah,
it.
I know. I remember.
Well, this looks like an
Roberto, you
amazing
should
movie
watch
just
the
by.
movie of the sperm whale shitting in the water. It's hilarious. Just for future reference. Sorry, didn't mean to hijack conversation.
That's a great future reference.
But
Yeah, it's one of
That's
the
one of
funniest
the
videos
best I
ever.
ever heard.
Sorry,
Alright.
JR.
all right. No, you're good. You just, sperm whales and dicks. I got it.
Thanks.
I'm starting to notice a T.
All right.
Annika, about the
I'm ready to stare at someone's ManBearPig. So I mean, we've been on it. So let's.
Yeah.
Luke, if you would be a doll and introduce yourself and also expose your ManBearPig to the camera, we would appreciate it.
All right. Hello, I'm Luke Schroeder. I'm a tattoo artist from Sioux City, Iowa. And occasionally I get to do bullshit like this for fun. This week we did ManBearPig, so I'll be getting to that screen share. All right. I decided to totally ignore ManBearPig and do this goblin thing anyway, because I've never seen South Park. I've only read the books.
Yeah, the flip books. Yeah.
you read the books? Can I get those for my kid?
Fanfic. It's really erotic. You don't want it.
Oh, I think.
All right, I'm just kidding. So here we go.
Oh, that's metal, dude.
Right.
That's sick.
Oh, this is awesome.
Very
Nice
good.
one.
I just decided on, James' recommendation. He said I should just do it in this my inky line art style. So I
Uh
had fun with it, and had a good time designing it.
It's got a good flash feel to it. Flash.
What's that?
It's got a good flash feel to it.
Oh, thank you.
A flashy feeling.
Flash. I think he's like
Flash.
tattoo art.
Flash.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
like flash.
Yeah, but I get heavily influenced by Bernie Wrightson every once in a while, and gotta fall into that. So I got really pretty political with this one. It's not so crazy of a redesign for ManBearPig, and truthfully, I didn't even show a whole lot of them, but
I would say.
I had fun with it. It is a whack ass creature anyway, and there he's holding our Mother Earth. Oh my God.
Poor lady.
That's deep.
That's poetic.
Very good.
He's copping a field too, if you notice.
I mean, look, he's devastated. He's a sympathetic creature.
But
I want to cry.
Can you talk a little bit, Luke? Can you talk a little bit about her left hand gesture?
Yeah, when she was alive, she was going to get you with that circle game and punch you in the shoulder. If you look. Not feeling good.
Oh god. Does that mean she's dead now?
can you zoom in on the left hand?
I'll have to punch you.
Can you zoom in? It's not a full circle.
Seems like a fair trade.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, how much longer are we going to poison this poor woman, Jeez.
Well, even
That's all I
man,
got.
even
Well, let me
ManBearPig
ask you
is sick
this:
of it.
does any of us personally, do we all hold ourselves accountable for ourselves?
ManBearPig.
Yeah, I think
For ourselves.
We're pretty good because I think a lot of us do a lot of digital artwork, and that's just saving the planet. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Amen.
Everybody knows us a lot.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why.
we're not killing trees.
But you
We
can't
are
hold that
heroes.
against like traditional artists, though. They're
We
just
are heroes.
Yeah, we're
a
heroes.
hero.
I'm essential.
I do love the face, Luke. I love it so much.
Yeah. It's,
You showed a lot of emotion in what is a very unfortunate, disfigured face.
Yeah.
And the contrast between the hoof and the claw, perfect.
Yeah, it looks like a Swamp Thing
Mhm.
magazine.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it's
exactly.
great.
Very
That's
classic.
what writes it.
Yeah.
Definitely fighting off
freaking
Swamp Thing a lot.
something like that.
But I decided to give him tusks. I thought that'd be pretty cool. And he looks anguished. And I don't know. I'm not really good at talking about my own thing because it's obviously right there. So
Give them a fish stick.
I should
It
have.
was very nice of you to give him pants.
Yeah, that's the man part.
I like it.
You know he's a man because he wears pants.
Yeah,
I don't know, he's packing then because that thing is stretched like
Bro.
crazy.
That's Dave. That's Dave
fans
Melvin
are holding
with
on.
another penis comment.
talk about global warming, right?
That's definitely not a fish pick.
That's de-
It's a fish stick.
It's just a whole fish.
Or it's just the fish.
It's a sound.
longer.
It's just a fish.
All right, so I got that one. The first one I did it last week, but it was kind of late at night, and let's just say I was tired. So,
quote unquote.
Oh,
Oh, that's sick, Luke.
yeah, that's great.
It's awesome.
So cool.
got together,
Yeah, your
comic cover.
graphic style is so cool, dude.
I like his fluffy hand.
Wow, that's badass. Yeah.
It's
I
fluffy.
mean,
It's
this is
so
like really quick.
Yeah, it's tough.
He's about to clap her ears. Do like a,
Is he ripping his shirt off? Is that what's going on?
yeah, he's mad. Look
I
how
thought he was
mad.
doing Wolverine.
That's great, man.
you're,
That's cool too.
you're gonna
Yeah,
get down
that's
to the business.
I didn't know if that would come across and read right if he's ripping his clothes off, but this,
I think the lighting is perfect.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
And the red, the muted red, just what's to come.
right?
Very insightful.
Looks itchy.
He looks
Yeah.
itchy. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's really kind of like scratching.
This-
It's not
Get
working.
his shirt off of me. We don't wear shirts. That's what he's saying.
So there you have it, folks.
So-
I've redesigned ManBearPig. I
So-
have revolutionized the game as usual. So glad to be back to completely turn the concept of
Look.
ManBear.
Never been done before. Extraordinary.
Look, again, what's going on with the girl left hand? What is she doing with
She's
that?
doing the thing again. She's gonna
Okay,
punch you in the arm.
She's doing the fish thing.
Talking about the fish.
He's like, yeah, he was this big.
Does she have something on her finger or is she flicking a booger?
Look at a booger.
Oh, radioactive booger?
Makes sense.
She's talking. She's talking on the phone. She's talking on the
Like
phone.
a globalist special forces.
Oh, she's a Karen. That's
Yeah,
what he did.
that's-
Oh my God, you racist. Anyway, go. Let's see your first one again, Luke.
Sure.
All right. Like this is bitching, man. So what would you say your favorite part about what you did is?
I don't know. I like my head design. I think it's understated, and which is something I don't usually do. I usually just push detail and anatomy as gross and weird as I can. Every time we do a monster on this show, I always lean on the thing. It seems like just gross flesh melting stuff. So I was happy to kind of choke it a little bit on this, and I like the volume of that, and I like doing fabric stuff, the dress and
Yeah, I'm really a fan of your pen work, man. It's like I'd say it's your strongest suit. Like
I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's
I should lean into it more.
I suggest it, bro. It's fantastic. It's really
It
nice.
is really good.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
maybe even do some like try some cell shading stuff. Like
Oh, sure.
yeah, just to mix it up, you know, like I don't know. I think it'd blend well to your current style, you know.
I just
I
love
feel
the type
really
of
to
differences.
do it in style for this challenge because I know we're all, primarily digital illustrators or we do concept sketches and stuff like that. And it was kind of nice to step away from that and do it in a, I don't know, more, it seems like a reserved style. I'm happy to do it. It felt good.
I like to think, if I may, that everyone's approach, that everyone that I know as an artist and admire does it as a traditional artist would do it. But now the medium is obviously cheaper and more expendable, right? So this is a perfect example. You could do beautiful line art and everybody's like, oh, well, what's that on? Canson? Is that some kind of cold press testicles? Who cares what that is? It's more like, here's a digital artwork done traditionally, and that's how it's done every time.
Yeah,
This is
that's how I feel as well. Like the translation. The thing is like to be able to translate from traditional to digital.
Yes, and it's all about sculpting all the time.
Yeah.
And that's a term that, I don't remember who told me that a long time ago. They're like, oh, I love how you sculpted that. And I drew it. And then I kind of got the gist after a while, and I figured out that what you're doing is you're pushing and pulling forms until you get this thing, whether it's in black and white, black and gray, color, grayscale, all of it. The whole process of developing something is finding the right shapes. And you don't need like photo brushing and everything else. And if anybody does that here, I completely apologize. I'm not a fan, because I'd rather draw it. If I can't draw it, then I should not be drawing it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, but I'm not good at photo bashing. I see guys that are rock, or gals that rock at it. And
And it's that's ironic because I'm a concept artist. So I should be photo bashing all the time, but I insist on drawing stuff constantly.
I do both. I'm so naughty.
Yeah.
Choose a side. Choose a side.
Pick a side.
Spank yourself.
I already did before the show.
I'm a bad boy.
It's really hard. I deserved
He
it.
is doing right now.
Yeah, right now. That's why I've been so quiet.
Hands above the table.
I wonder what was in that
Luke,
jar.
Luke, what would you say your where'd you go? Where'd you go, babe? Come on back. Yeah, and you're muted. You're muted too. Why would you do that to yourself?
I don't know what happened.
Look, you got the
Okay.
mustard symbol.
So, what would you say your favorite part, or what do you wish you would have done better about your MVP?
Oh, let's see.
Like, where do you see room for improvement?
I skewed the Mother Earth's anatomy a bit, and I see that some of the volumes didn't pull off as well as I could have. And obviously, I foamed in from the waist down. I just kind of slapped it together. I spent most of my time up here, and I feel like that's where the information is. So that's my attitude. Kind of sloughs off when I got what I want out of it.
Mm.
So that's kind of how it goes. I wish I had a little bit more dedication, but I did this just a couple hours ago.
No.
Yeah, Luke's a maniac. He whips these out in like a couple hours. It's like
Faster.
When you guys were going nuts in the group chat earlier, that's when I was doing this actually. So,
What?
That was the moment that he
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Not fair.
so. Now, Luke,
Roberto stayed up for 2 weeks to draw this
Yeah, I haven't left my room.
in a half an hour.
Luke, let's take a look at
I've been
your other
sitting in
one.
the corner.
Yeah. No, just you get one of those toilet seat computer chairs.
In your world, Roberto, shit floats up.
Yes, it kind of floats everywhere.
Oh, I bet it does.
So with this one, Luke, what would you say I dig the logo you did for him. That's cool.
And the face.
Yeah, the face too has his like nose is kind of ripped off.
yeah, that's what I wanted that bad.
Yeah, and he's still got the pig ear, so and the pig like hand, so you can kind of still tell like where things are going, like what's happening with him. So
It's kind of huge thumb in there, but
yeah, I see it. I dig it.
Lost.
For some reason, it looks like a bat. I don't know
Yeah. Yeah, I don't disagree with
why.
that.
Which is cool. I'm not saying in a bad way. It's cool.
Thank you.
I like how the bear is actually emerging from the furry face.
Sorry, I said bat. I said bat.
Sorry, from the bat face. From the bat face. There's a bear emerging from the bat face. It's got a real howling aspect to it. It's awesome. It's almost like the bat is the skin of the world, and the world was totally fucked by a bat.
That's
And then the ManBearPig emerged from the furry bat's face.
It's like
and killed Karen.
It's like it's a bad fucking
Fuck
pig.
it, man.
And fuck the man who fucked the bear.
Yeah, it happens.
David Cameron?
deep thought on Monstieur. Anyway, so what would you say your favorite part about what you did here is?
I only spent a little time on it.
How long did you spend on it?
Maybe 45 minutes.
Fuck out of here.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ, Luke.
Please tell me that you don't do your tattoos like that, with that method.
I'm pretty fucking fast.
Sorry, guys. I feel bad for being too good.
Oh, you are too good.
Could you zoom out a little bit, Luke?
Stay in your
Because it's
corner.
cut off on the screen that everybody's looking at. So
What's that now?
could you zoom out just a tad?
Oh, sure.
Okay, cool.
I don't know how it's proportioned.
No, that's beautiful. You did. That's perfect.
Yeah,
So
looks great.
what being that you did it in such a short time is pretty amazing, man. What was your favorite part about what you did here? Just the how fast you did it.
Yeah, and I mean it shows too. All I wanted to hear was I don't really want to or have the time to take this stuff so seriously where I devote a lot of time to it. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, you
I
got.
think it'd be good.
I'm aware of some
So-
of the drama you got going on. We're good. Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean, I've done the show without drama in my life too, and I still don't give a shit.
Yeah. No, I got you.
It looks great,
So,
man. Just for
All I
something.
wanted to do here was get what was in my head to read on here. I wanted a comic book cover. I wanted it to be Al Gore's ManBearPig. I wanted a Venom style wild title logo, and I wanted to get just this stupid bit of action with a onomatopoeia sound effect there. And I think I did that. And I wish I would have, devoted a little bit more. You can see how sloppy this line work is in here.
That is called
Yeah,
to be
but
an artist. That is called
nobody
to be an
zooms in
artist.
on a comic book, man.
Yeah, true. But
It's all about
I'm just
impact.
telling you, I'm still happy with it. I wanted that yellow rim light. So the whole project was to get this laid out, lay out some flat dots, and get that yellow hot light in there. And that made me happy with it. And
Yeah.
I'm
That's
okay
it.
with it.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
love how
We
the
are
A.
all okay with that.
I love how
That's
the
awesome.
A in Bear Pig is reaching into the bear pig's hair and
Yeah.
curling it like a nervous teenager. Just
Yeah, it's
like,
good.
whip, get a little bit on
Mhm.
this.
Yeah. Good eye.
That's my take. It's an awesome impact, Luke. Awesome.
So Luke, what would you what did you wish you would have done a little better or improved on? Like, just is it yet again like a time, like more time or what?
Honestly, no. I think for what I wanted out of this particular piece, I got that. And it reads like it's basically a little bit more intense of a thumbnail sketch. It's like just getting my layout, just getting the kind of action and just as few colors as possible.
Yeah.
And I think I got that. If I wanted to take this into a full rendering, the bones are there for it. So I could improve what I want, like the hair texture and stuff like that, various little things like that. But I'm pretty happy with this one.
Yeah, I'd say so too. It's
For-
looks like an old
Yeah,
school
45
comic book
minutes,
cover.
yeah. You better be happy. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
I don't mind that because that's what I love. I love doing this show. Excuse me, but what I can.
If there's anyone here that's watching this that is not good with lighting, this is exactly how you do it. Get your lights in first, and then that determines the entire mood of the piece. Everything else flows off of that. It's like a toilet overflowing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
All the good stuff
with fish sticks.
is already taken care of.
You know, I call that rushing to dessert and then eating whatever. If your art is a meal, get your dessert in. It makes you happy. So I like that light. So I get that in, and then I can form my volumes kind of afterwards. Not so much with
absolutely
the other one, but if you're not, if it becomes a chore to get you to that point, like I do with rim lighting all the time, it shows, I think. So that's why I have a lot of fun with this style, whereas some of my other art, I push and push and push just so I can get to the dessert.
Well, the thing about pushing on the other art style is that you're not pulling enough.
Yeah.
So you can push, but you got to pull too. You got to determine what is important, and that's the cool thing about the black and white, the Bernie Wrightson style is you have no choice. It's black and white. That's it. It either works or it doesn't. You determine what is important in the image, and you make sacrifices. Like you're like, oh shit, I drew all this stuff. I drew so much, and it's so awesome. Everybody's gonna love it. And then you show it to somebody and they go, what the fuck is going on in here? I can't even tell what this is. Yes, you gotta make sacrifices. It's all about that pulling too. You can push. You can try to make things work. But you just sometimes it won't work. And you gotta accept that.
Fish sticks.
Yeah.
Fish sticks.
Well, there you have it, folks.
Pretty good job.
Good stuff, Luke. Good stuff, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
I'll try to sit there, Robinson, for you.
yeah. I'm a fan of that line work, for sure.
Thank you.
Very sexy. Very sexy.
Very sexy.
Juan.
Me?
Yeah,
There's only one.
Juan. Could you
Okay.
please
I didn't know we were going
introduce
by
yourself.
maiden names.
Maiden names. Introduce yourself, please, and then expose yourself to the camera.
Sure. Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Hernandez, not Juan.
Hello, Jonathan.
From
Johnny,
Mexico.
Johnny.
So that makes me a Juan. And I'm a concept artist working in an outsourcing video game company. So I'm going to show you my main ManBearPig. What's the name? ManBearPig?
Sure.
Yeah, something like that.
Sure. Mix it up.
Probably.
Big bear.
Sexy.
Big Bear Man.
Oh, nice sketch, man.
There you go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love that sketch, man. It's the best drawing ever.
Yeah.
Wow.
His face is
Thanks for
so
leaving the titties in there. Sorry.
I
Mike.
awesome.
I like
wanted to give
He's bad.
I like the moves. Yeah, for sure. The moves.
voice.
Jesus, nice.
voice to Al Gore, so I made the sketch based on his sketch.
That's awesome.
And
Did you photo bash that?
yeah, exactly. I have no time.
That's Cindy Crawford's boobs.
Actually, that's a
No.
picture of my boobs. So
Oh, your own boobs. Okay, that doesn't count.
I don't know.
That's legal.
I
So
love his
yeah,
hair.
I try to put some of my face in there too.
Is this what's going to happen to
In the
Al
boobs?
Gore? Is that what's going on here?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
exactly.
Oh my god.
It's the prophecy
All right, so-
comes
so-
true.
So take us on the journey. You decided to go from the actual sketch, the
Yeah,
Al Gore
exactly.
sketch, and make your ManBearPig accordingly.
Exactly. 1-to-1.
Okay.
This is what.
He looks
He's
so
so conveniently covering his fish stick.
he looks so elegant. He looks elegant. I appreciate his elegance.
And he doesn't want to crush any leaves.
Sorry.
When he crushes a leaf, it releases CO2.
Yeah, I think there's no more to explain than that.
All right. So aside from the simple explanation, what would you say your favorite part about what you did is, Juan?
I have fun with this. Besides, it was just a quick sketch and just painting over as usual. I had fun with this idea, and yeah, I think that's my favorite part.
You know what my favorite part is?
What?
How all the fur on his body exploded from his belly button.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it just exploded from his belly button and encompassed everything but his man boobs.
Well, maybe he shaves that part. Maybe he shaves that part to remain like kind of
Those are
sensual.
the blackest nipples I've ever seen. You should go get checked out.
Gorilla
These are
face.
pretty cancerous.
It's like just look like chocolate.
No.
It looks like
That's
gold.
where milk comes from?
Hershey's Kisses. Hershey's
Yeah,
Kisses.
exactly. Oh,
Better
those
get
are
those look
my
back.
nipples. Oh, no joking. Joking.
Oh, come on.
So
Keep it family oriented.
that's a lot of moob happening. Zoom out a little bit more so we could see your MVP in all his glory.
Okay.
No, not there. Ah!
Oh, it's looking at me.
It's like staring
We're
at
gonna-
the face of God.
We're gonna get censored.
I like how there's one black pixel in there. A true black pixel.
A filter.
Okay, there's the close up. No, go a little further down.
Pretty awesome how you got that little rim of their nipple.
Take me down. Take me down a little more. Almost.
Yeah,
This sounds so wrong.
Right there.
stick is. Sort of.
Ooh, those legs.
Yeah, exactly.
It's such a
There you go.
elegant pose. So
Very,
classy.
yeah, very classy. I appreciate you.
Take a picture.
It's like a girl holding a fish.
He always looks a little bit coy, a little bit.
Yeah, he's
I don't
naughty.
know,
A little
like-
bit naughty.
Yeah. Like, you like what you see?
Oh, you're planning on coming in my woods?
How about I put my leg up here on this little mound? How about that?
The upper part's kind of like, what's up, bro? But the lower part's kind of like, hello, sailor.
Oh, you want to see the picture? Come see me, bro.
Yeah, like, you look
Very
down,
sensitive.
it's like, it's inviting. And then look up and go like, what's up, bro? What? You got a problem?
So,
Yeah. I
You got
wonder
a problem
if-
with ManBearPig?
Because he has so many pubes. He probably doesn't have any down there. That's why he's covering it up. He's embarrassed.
so you took a comical route, which is rad.
Yeah.
What did you say your favorite part was, or did you?
The fun I had.
Oh, the
fun
fun
I
you
had.
had. And what about the thing you wish you would have done?
I really would like to do this in 3D. It's
Mhm.
probably experiment more with that, but I have no time, so I took this route.
But you should make it in the same pose. If you're doing
Yeah,
it 3D,
totally.
Yeah,
you need to have this classy leg.
yeah. I like
And
that.
put it in Blender so you can animate it and do like a
Oh.
super guy thing.
And make him walk.
No, just make him hop around on that one foot.
Okay.
Ed in the chat says this reminds me of those fur conventions. Yeah, I'm on board with that.
Ooh, good one there.
Yeah, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I've been watching some Korean anime. Probably is because that.
Yeah, so look on Reddit, find some furry places and expose your ManBearPig to them.
What's the movie where the guy has pig face? That's like an 80s movie. What is that?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a few. Star Wars.
But that's not a bad. Yeah, that's probably it. Is in the cantina.
Yeah, the Gamor.
Power Rangers too. In the Power Rangers movie.
A lot of pig faces out there. Dirty
Oh,
pigs.
Yeah.
No, but this is exactly from the cantina scene. That's that guy.
I don't like you either.
Yeah, I see him
Yeah,
doing that.
Luke gets it.
I feel honored that this
Hanukkah.
could be in Star Wars universe.
Hanukkah.
Yeah.
It's time to shine. Introduce
It's my
yourself.
turn.
Yeah.
It's your turn. Please introduce yourself.
Your turn.
And then expose yourself to the camera.
Good job, Juan.
And,
Hell yeah.
I'm a student studying industrial design. I don't work like these old people, but I sometimes do fun things.
Who are you calling old?
Fun
Like
little
this.
classes.
Hey, I'm not
Hey,
older than
I'm
you.
really old. Hey.
Let her introduce herself.
Me?
No, yeah. And then now Now show us your pig.
I'll show you my ManBearPig. Here he is.
Oh.
Awesome.
Remember.
80s movie poster.
Gobba 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 gobba.
So, here, I'll show you guys what started out, my process a bit. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, so I just started painting.
I like that.
Yes.
Then I got to this stage, and I got stuck. So shout out Matthias Oslin one time, saved me and made me man up and actually make a value structure.
Mm-hmm.
So
Structure.
here we go, and this is what it turned into. Oopsies.
Nice.
Oh god. So this is ManBearPig after he wakes up from surgery and he realizes that he's been turned into a ManBearPig.
Annika, hit tab. Hit the tab key.
Tab.
Tab.
Oh,
There you go.
Look at that.
look at him.
Now you can actually
Nice.
change the border if you right click outside of that image and change it to black.
You can just press F.
You can hit F.
F2.
Oh, look
It
at
depends
that.
on what your
Works.
preset is for your outside, but that looks way better. Way
Yeah.
better.
Thank you.
That's
Oh.
Get
beautiful.
that pig popping.
Pop pig.
Fuck that thing.
So
like
take us on the journey, Annika.
Oh no, where'd that go?
You're still there. I see you.
Okay. So again, I was thinking of that movie Tusk.
Uh huh.
How gross it would be, like if you woke up and like how was ManBearPig created? Why is he a man and a bear and a pig? Maybe somebody surgically created him in a lab.
Well, he's
Nice.
from Imagination Land, something like that.
Or an orgy.
Yeah, but like, what if maybe Al Gore made him surgically like this? No, I'm not saying
His-
this is not really.
His Al Gore's monster.
Yeah, I'm not saying Al Gore made climate change. Okay.
I knew it.
Like,
That
bloodshot.
is scary as all get out, by the way, Annika. Just want to let you know.
Yeah.
What
That has a lot of impact.
What reminds me to this movie, Cuyo.
God.
I like the fact you left some like a little bit of the story to it, like some stitches and like the medical equipment like still in his nose. Like that's a nice touch.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
occurs
that's
to me?
cool.
That
Oh, I
every
go
picture
right
that
to
we've
that,
done, all of us, could be the lineage of ManBearPig. And we would end with Luke's ManBearPig feeling guilt, holding Mother Earth.
The redemption of man.
Oh my god, that would be the fucking Lifetime movie of the month. That would totally capture everybody's attention. Anyway, go on, Annika. I love it. It's awesome.
Yeah, it looks great.
I mean, yeah, there's
Very
really
good.
nothing else to say from explanation point.
Can I ask a question, JR?
Sure.
What was the hardest part?
Oh, definitely getting from that second stage I showed you to this first one.
Show us the second stage.
Cause yeah, I am. Yeah. This was the second stage. So I had the idea I wanted to go to,
Right.
but I was kind of floundering around because I didn't really have a plan going in. I was just going off the feeling of a horrifying ManBearPig abomination.
Yeah.
You're
You nailed it.
fighting.
You pulled it. See, you did exactly what Luke was just talking about. Like you were pulling and pushing and trying to figure out what has priority in the picture.
Yeah.
You got it.
No, yeah, I got stuck here because I'm like, well, I want patchy fur, but then I'm getting this. I'm not getting any sort of value, and I want like weird bruising and like greenish stuff. I got too caught up on the details that I wanted to add in the future.
Can I chime in a little bit?
Yeah, do it.
I don't know like always for you guys, but like for me, I feel like I'm very dumb. So if I feel like I'm fighting too many fronts at the same time, I get lost in my drawing. So
Yeah.
like if I were doing your drawing, I would probably be working in grayscale first.
Yeah.
In that area, because then you wouldn't have to worry about saturation and color and all the other stuff. I mean, you're gonna have to worry about it later, but not at that time. So you can like fly free a little bit more.
There is a
That's
trick to
how I
that.
do it.
Actually,
But I mean, there's different artists, different methods.
Roberto,
Like, yeah,
there is a trick to that where you can work in color and grayscale at the same time.
yeah, I've seen that shit, but I have no idea how the fucking works.
It's really easy. So you're working in Photoshop, right? You got all these layers going on. If you want to do yourself a really big favor, get rid of all those layers. Drop it to one. Then
working
you take another layer on top. It's actually an adjustment layer.
You're gonna use
You
it like
make it a
color
solid
mode?
color. No, you just make it you make it a solid color and you make it black. You put that on
so
top, you
it's
can turn it
perfect.
off and on as you want.
Mhm.
It looks like Annika is using the latest version of Photoshop.
I was using
So-
Procreate.
But how do you
What's that?
pick the
I use
color?
Procreate and then I put this into Photoshop for presenting.
Wait, you used
You made it in
an
Procreate.
iPad?
Yeah.
You.
I
It's the
don't,
future.
I don't have money for a Cintiq. Don't come at me.
I want an iPad. Dang
Well,
it.
the iPad is almost as
Really?
expensive. I got a new Chinese like Cintiq. It's not a Cintiq.
If
It's
we're
called
gonna
XP.
talk about
Right.
Cintiqs, I have the old one, the 12-inch old one. It's more than 10 years
Working on
old.
intros.
It's about
Who has
like
Chinese Cintiqs?
I do.
China.
James.
Crazy talk.
Yeah, it's great so
Who
far.
has a Wacom?
My Wacom just died and they wanted $900 to fix it. So
I
and
got
it's
a tiny
Oh,
little.
and it's-
I got a $50 hammer.
Look at that beautiful Cintiq.
That's mine.
you
Hey,
guys.
look,
I
that's
wish-
that's
I
an
wish I had a
Intel 4 right
Intel.
there. One.
Yeah.
Good one.
I use my
My
Cintiq
favorite.
as a
One.
Windows.
Luke has a Chinese one too.
Are they nice?
Where do you guys get Chinese?
Well,
I have
Windows
that.
tablets?
Hold on,
This
guys.
is mine.
Hold on for show and tell because we got to keep moving through everybody's stuff. Or our
We're
show's
playing show
our,
and tell.
our show's gonna take 4 hours, so we don't want that. So Annika, like we all have different ways that we work. Like me personally, I work in I throw a bunch of random shapes down and pull shapes out of the clouds until I find something, and then once that happens, I'll either keep going with that and start adding color after that, or I go into 3D once I actually have my base idea from doing that. And work from that. So do what feels best to you. You'll find it after a while. With whatever you like drawing. So,
Yeah.
but what would you say?
Find your flow.
Yeah, everybody's got a different flow. Everybody's brain works different. What works for someone else may not work for you. Just do you. Screw everybody else.
Yep.
So what would you say your favorite part about what you did is?
I like the finished version actually.
Okay,
Probably the first Monstieur piece that I really love the finished version.
so you're pretty pleased with how it came out. I liked your beholder you did for the last one. That was good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Right on. So, what do you wish you could have improved or done more of?
Probably spent more time planning and maybe coming up with a better idea so that I wasn't just floundering for hours trying to figure out the fur.
Maybe for like the rest of his body or something like.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I could see that. Well, right on. Nice work, Annika.
Yep.
Yep.
Great.
Oh.
All right.
I always stop sharing my screen.
All
You're sharing your.
right. So, all right. Let's do
I
the
want
guy
a
with all the beer.
Yeah, you gonna share?
Yeah, share that beer, not this.
Yeah. Share the beer. Share your art. Share.
Plug your beer in the USB driver.
The
Oh, he's not
He's
here.
back. He's back.
Share the beer, you bastard.
Dave.
Oh,
Would
you
you,
guys can see me?
yeah. Could you expose
Yeah,
yourself?
the goddamn
Could you
beer.
introduce
Am I
yourself
next?
once again and expose yourself to the camera?
Birded man bear with the beer.
Here it comes.
It turns out I have to poop, so I can't think.
Okay.
Anyway, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Wait, I gotta figure out how to show the screen.
Bottom left.
I'm left. Sorry. Working on it.
The leftist of left.
Okay, hold on. I gotta put Photoshop up here first.
Oh,
there it is.
Ed in the chat said your piece is great, Annika.
Oh, thank you, Ed. That's very nice.
Oh, crap in a hat. How do you?
Oh, Arthur also, you said hi. What's up, man? Sorry, I missed you earlier.
You're sharing us. You're sharing me. Oh, there you go.
Oh, all right.
Nice.
Look at all that work.
Can you see it?
Yay,
Yes.
we
Yeah,
got
it looks great, man. Can you zoom out just a little bit for just a tad, just a smidgen?
Oh no, his head!
No, that's it.
He's drinking. He's opening his like a beer bottle.
Oh, you got it. Who said that? Roberto?
Milk.
No, I didn't. A
A milk cart did.
Car said that. Sorry.
Oh, it did.
Sorry. Accents.
A little bit
I can't
sour.
see what's going on my screen, so very sorry.
I always sound out the same to you. I know.
All right. Let's hear it. Let's hear the business.
Okay,
This
so
is Dave Melvin.
can you guys see my cursor?
Yep.
Yeah.
I should go to a white one, huh? Here we go. Bing. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. You gotta click. There you go. So this is how it started. I was going for a moonlight like alleyway thing because ManBearPig is sort of shady and likes to sneak up and rip your guts out sort of thing. And so I did the sketch. I tried the whole fire escape and moon backlight and everything. And I thought that's kind of boring. And then I started rendering it out anyway. It was going to smash them to the ground. Then I changed the head entirely because it just didn't look. It looked too comical in here. The mouth was too big and his eyes didn't look beady enough. So then I went here to this one. And I thought, why not hang out the fish stick? So then from there, something crazy happened, and I went, I need to redraw this whole scene. So then I went, I hate those Corona bros. So I thought, what if the ManBearPig is down in Florida, and this guy is just giving the interview being a Corona bro, and so this ManBearPig shows up like, nope, you can't say that. So went from there, tried to get the whole scene going, didn't work out, changed the whole thing to like a mall or something, reference. And then I ended up with this.
Nice.
So then I started thinking about how the man part, right? So this guy is ManBearPig, and who's controlling it? So here you have the man, right? So to me, it was all about leftovers. So the ManBearPig is his own entity, and he carries these leftovers. But one of the leftovers actually controls him, and is pissed about being a ManBearPig. Same thing. So he's kind of hanging in the armpit, titty area, and you can see that there's veins and stuff running up. I can zoom in if you like.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, that's
So
pretty
he's got
impressive.
this like brainal cord thing that runs up. I did have an eye in there, as you noticed from the initial sketches, but I thought, then it becomes two different things, but you want it to be one thing. So you kind of combine all this together. And then you got your brony over here. It's like, oh, bro, that's not good. And he's got his little, I don't know if anybody recognizes this, but
No.
whatever that is, can kiss my ass.
What's that?
It's TikTok.
Oh, the shadow band.
Yeah, it's TikTok.
Oh,
And here's the girl that thinks she looks hot in the bikini, but doesn't really. That was talking to him.
Don't body shame.
Wearing a. No, I'm sorry. That's not a body shame. It's a funny shame. That's why I made her bikini brown.
I'd run
It's
it. I'd run it.
Yeah, she's got her brown pants on.
Yeah, it's the worst combination ever. I'm really hoping my wife doesn't have a brown bikini. I think she might. I'm not sure. Anyway, so the thinking here was the man is the most dominant part of, and I like it because everybody else kind of did the same thing. Like, we caused this, and now my interpretation is, yeah, they caused it. Now one of them is the thing and is going around wreaking havoc and doesn't even know what he's doing, and that could be a boomer in there. I don't know, maybe. That's it. That's what I was thinking, and I really that interview with that kid on that beach pissed me off. So I was like, I'm gonna do my best to put as much blonde hair and a flat rim baseball cap and some stupid sunglasses and a jersey that he didn't even earn, and a TikTok and some high top, whatever those are. I just wreck his shit.
We'll get
I
him.
wanted to wreck it.
With his man thumb.
Yeah, he's just popping it off like I don't know, Alucard nailed it. I'm so grateful because I really thought like, I even had a bad dream about it. I was like, oh, that thumb's not going to work.
Could you zoom out just a little bit, Dave, so the people in the audience can see the whole thing?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
it's clipped just a tad.
Sure.
There we go. Nice.
Yeah, that's great.
And I could have spent more time on the background, but I figured it was filler, and we only had so much time to do it anyway. So.
Ralph Stampone in the chat says actual
Oh,
photo.
Ralphie.
He says actual photo of Dave after 6 beers.
Ralph is-
Just
Ralph
6
is
beers?
somewhere.
What a lightweight.
Ouch.
Actual photo.
I like how he's saying bruh. Bruh.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Yeah, to the very end.
Bruh.
We don't get a
Just
lot
don't
of
know any better.
Not cool, bro.
Bruh.
Well, hey, I wanted to inject a little bit of gore and a little bit of humor and a little bit of bikini and a lot of blood.
Sounds like a horror movie. I'm ready.
I'm just glad it's not ManBearPig who's wearing the bikini.
Oh, me too. And I'm really
I
glad
mean,
that.
he being naked is less frightening than he being in a bikini.
I know. Hey, look how I did the cross leg thing like Jonathan did. I didn't want to show the fish. You know what?
This fish stick.
Actually, I thought about making it drag behind him, and then I was like, I don't know who's gonna watch this.
I seen some buff pigs with some pretty big balls, and I think we're missing that here. That's a big pig.
Yeah, they're tucked up.
No pig,
Tucked
just
up in.
fish dicks,
He's-
no pig balls.
No
Oh,
pig.
can I kind of accentuate some of the details here?
Yeah, take us on the journey.
Yeah, so you got
Not there.
That's
Well-
his thing, right?
Can I? You know what? I'm gonna show the unbloody version because I think that's important.
Yeah, you gotta say PC, man.
Right.
There you go.
Well, no, it's just for the details because I tried to get as much
Boom.
Wow.
leftovers in here.
Look at those veins.
Oh yeah, I went nuts with all this, and then you throw some blood on it, and you're like, it's just covering stuff.
So clean, bro.
Thank you.
Vascular.
But I wanted to make it seem like this is just the amalgamation of gross,
I see.
and everyone else is a victim.
Is there an extra pig in his belly?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't see that?
I've
It's
seen
just
it.
twin he absorbed in the womb.
It's his bait. Oh, it's a female man bear pig
Internal tween.
on hormones.
Oh come on!
It's just
There's no female parts up there. I didn't
Okay.
draw that.
Okay, I thought that was a baby.
There's a leg crease,
Okay, I'm sorry.
maybe a little extra pubes coming up, but that's all
Little
right.
pubes.
I like
So
this
I did
hair
two
here.
different versions, and I wanted to check with JR and make sure
Yeah, both are more than acceptable.
Thank you.
Ed said I dig those talon fangs. Talon fangs. Which one is he talking about, Ed? He's got some.
Oh, he means these.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Those.
The ankle fangs.
Yeah, those are fun. They're like definitely gore someone.
You just gotta throw shit in
I'm
there
gonna
every
grow my
once in a
own
while.
calves.
That's what I was thinking exactly. It was yesterday. I saw that and I went, wait, if this guy walks, he's gonna cut his artery and his Achilles tendons at the same time.
That's how hardcore ManBearPig is.
He is
Or they just get hooked on each other and he trips and falls on his face.
It's still hardcore.
He's so clumsy. Why are you clumsy, man, bear pig?
His
Can you
his
zoom
design is
in
fun.
the tusk? I really like the tusk that's going up into the nose. It's really nice.
That
Yeah, that is nice.
Super metal. I like the
Really
damage
like that
eye.
Yeah, well, the eye is irrelevant.
Really
Yeah.
cool.
You gotta dig
You're
in.
not irrelevant. You're not irrelevant. Don't say that about yourself.
Oh, just the eye.
He said the eye.
If you're talking to your
I
own
know,
eye,
it's just a bad joke. It's a very bad
You
joke.
ruined his joke. You ruined his
Oh.
joke.
Sorry.
Talking to
But
artists.
so what was your favorite part about like what you did?
This guy's face.
Ooh, I like the
wanted to
shadow
show,
from the
like,
glasses.
soundness.
Oh, the glide shadow and everything.
I seriously, I draw shit like this all the time, but I don't get to draw stuff like this all the time. And this girl's face too.
I think she's my favorite part of the drawing.
Oh, the girl?
Yeah.
Here, I have a I have an unblurred version.
I want that as like a reaction image, just her just running.
Oh god. Yeah, you could. Well, I kind of used. I had the mental image of the kid that's running from stuff. You know, the meme thing.
Yeah.
That was always going on. Let me see if I can. Oh, that's too early. Let's see. Where's this chick? Oh, there she is, unblurred. So this is before I started like pumping saturation and everything else.
Yeah.
So I was trying to, but that's her. I was gonna put her hand over here, but I thought, it doesn't work. I really wanted to get this roll going here. Like every girl has this crazy pinch mark where they think their bikini fits, but it doesn't.
Body shamer.
Excuse me. This is reality. I deal in reality.
No, I'm with you.
Okay,
I get you, babe.
So then the hard part is you asked what the fun part was. The hard part is figuring out the light. And this is where I turn to Roberto, because that guy gets the light. Like it drives me insane.
Or the darkness.
It's just all of it, yeah. Like the contrast, I'm trying to figure out what's important and how to prioritize things. Just like I was saying earlier to Luke, you got to figure out what's important and what's not, what to keep. And this is just what I had time for. So.
But you're not bitching, man. Good work. It's
Thank
pretty
you.
metal. Got some humor in there.
I gotta tell you,
Great.
I love the paw that's on the Quato human part of it.
Oh yeah, the one coming out of the bag.
Oh yeah, Quato, exactly. That was part of the plan. I wanted to do a Quato kind of thing.
It's a little bonus. Like it's so much man, but it's still malformed as hell.
Yeah, he's a leftover. That's
So
what it was.
What would the guy on his armpit sound like?
Open your mind.
He sounded like Roberto underwater. No, he's a more cavity sound. I don't know. Maybe he's got vocal cords, but
And he's like, ah.
Or he just make those farty noise that you can make from your armpit.
yeah, we're like no. So could you imagine if the ManBearPig just puts his hand under his armpit? He's like.
Oh, we're missing Juan. Where did Juan go?
Oh my god.
He dead.
Can't believe Juan fucking died.
He did, but we got his stuff, so that's good. But great stuff, Dave.
Yes.
Thanks, sir. Thanks, sirs and madam.
Milcar, are you ready to
Can
expose
I
yourself
stop
to the camera?
sharing? Should I stop?
Yeah.
sharing?
Yeah, it's your. Oh, look, there's me. Oh, there's a Milcar.
Look, oh.
Hi
I wanna see the
everyone.
Lambo card.
I just got here, and okay, my name is Amilcar Fong. I'm an artist, freelance artist around the world. I used to work for Sideshow Collectible for 7 years now. I used to do concept art for them, then traditional sculpting, and then finally, before I leave, digital art, like sculpting using ZBrush and everything. So let me share my screen. Which one? I think this one. Yeah. No. Okay, so
Wait.
here's what I'm gonna
Your
do.
screen's in big.
There we go. Nice, man.
So
Nice.
We got a little bit of that.
Oh, sweet. See, I want to render that.
Yeah.
all right.
He's
So
Straight.
what I did here was trying to as a concept artist for Sideshow and specifically for Code of the Dead, I invented some rules for myself, like always trying to step out of the obvious. And in this case, when James told me about the bear, man, pig, or whatever it is, the combination of the words, it was way too straight. And also when I saw the South Park creature, I said, oh my God, what the F? What is that? How can I do this so not obvious, but at the same time, that was the joke. That was the thing to make him like that. And when I went to The Swords, which was the movie from 1979, I said, okay, the movie was almost like that. And I said, okay, so I have to take that in consideration, but not, I mean, it's not my thing to repeat the combination so classic, like a piece here, and a piece here. So what I try to do is, like I always try to do, is to try to come up with an idea where everything is more or less like combined, like a smoochie, or like a, not a smoochie, but like how do you say that, guys? When you put everything inside out. Yeah,
Blended?
yeah, blended. Yeah, blended. More blended. Thank you, guys. More blended.
Hybrid.
So, yeah, it's a hybrid. I think I didn't succeed on that because, as you can see, the legs are very big. But
Amilcar, could you zoom out just a tad so the audience can see?
Yeah.
It's a little bit clipped on
I'm gonna
this.
show you another one here.
Okay,
Oh God, there's more.
there we go.
So so that's what I try to do. The creation is that what the hell does this guy does to the human beings that are surrounding. So probably he incorporate them. It's more or less the same thing that Dave did. I think we were in the same page on that. But for me is how do I incorporate the gore in this guy? So the gore came when you see the heads. Okay, what about the legs? What about the human bodies? The rest. So he transformed that into a sort of a limb or something. I don't know what, but oh, maybe it's not that one. Oh my God, this one here. So that's more or less what he does. You know, transform that into a sort of a disgusting weapon, whatever it is. You can see that. I don't know. He's
I see the bits of his body in that, like it looks like a body that's been like smushed together in that upper arm.
Is being
It actually looks malleable. It looks like it's in a constant state of morphology.
like it's flowing.
Yeah, like everything kind of rolls around in
Like
the torso.
those lava lamps.
And the head stays the same. The tongue gets shorter and longer, or whatever.
Ooh, yeah, I like that.
But the skulls and the arms and the leftovers and even the arm with the awesome, just Giger-esque details going on over there. That's constantly like twitching and moving and snaking and.
Yep.
God, that's awesome, dude. I seriously, let's do a collaboration.
Why not? Thank you. And at the same time, is for me, this guy is from medieval era. It's not from. Yeah. So it's about
broken arrows.
Yeah, and everything.
Illustration of like one of the Princes of Hell.
Yeah, something like that. So I didn't want it to make him like part of this nowadays world. It's from the past. So I don't know. It's cooler in that way because I don't know, somehow the aesthetic of a creature put me there in that time. So yeah, that's what I did.
What
I don't have a lot to say about that,
Right.
but anyway, there you have it.
What time period did the prophecy take place in?
It's maybe 80s.
Oh,
90s.
okay, so it did take
I
place.
think it's actual, in modern days.
Modern
from
days.
1979.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
I think when we were talking about the prophecy, we were not streaming yet.
No, we weren't. No, we were talking about it on
So-
screen. On screen, we were.
We were? Okay,
Mhm.
because I was wondering if people were maybe like, what the fuck are they talking about? What prophecy?
Oh,
ManBearPig is real?
No, we talked about it right in the beginning. Yeah, for sure. We didn't talk about any ManBearPig stuff before the show. We kind of
Ammo
saved it.
card.
Yeah.
The shackle.
Oh, the shackle. What does that mean?
You tell me.
Shackle is the...
You put a shackle
down
on
here.
there.
Oh, down here.
What does that? Yeah, that's why you put those little details in there, right? Because they tell
Yeah.
a story, a potentiality.
Well,
I
it
love
is
doing
always
stuff like that. It's an Easter egg.
Yeah. Somehow it's like he escaped. Maybe he's just a creature. Maybe he used to be just whenever he was in the past, he had to be in control, human control. So he
So
broke
at
out.
one point he was
the-
closer to human than he was to ManBearPig.
Yeah. Maybe he's a malformation. Maybe he's
Was
whatever it
he-
is. It's that in medieval time, human were
Was he
trying
like-
to we're trying to control that creature.
Hey, it could be like a magic test subject.
Yeah,
You know what?
yeah. It
Can
can
I-
be. It can be.
You know what I would do with that? I
Yeah.
would just my 2 cents, and I know we're not here to critique JR, so please smack me if you want to.
Oh no. We are here to improve, share, and improve. Don't worry.
Take that shackle idea, because this guy has obviously progressed to the point where he is now beyond comprehension.
Is a
So
shackle.
take that shackle and do what Roberto would do with it and tuck it into the skin, like the skin is growing around it. It's been there so long.
I wouldn't think about it.
Yeah, that's a cool
Why
idea.
not? That's exactly
That is a
what
cool
you would
idea. I
do,
like
man.
that idea.
Yeah, you take it so that the shackle, it's not a new thing. It's actually
Okay.
something that is just barely emerging from all the skin that was growing around it, like a tree around a power line. And
Splinter that comes out of your leg.
Yeah, or even skin grown around the
just
sword.
yeah,
The sword
skin, like
and
growing around it, you barely see it, and you get like the clasp that's broken and everything else. But the skin is like, it's purple and it's gross, and it's obviously a grayscale drawing. It looks beautiful, but I think you could achieve that in a grayscale. I think you could show color in a grayscale, and that's really hard to do.
Well,
That is-
thank you. That's exactly. You see, I cannot avoid to stop. For being a concept artist, the guy who gives ideas. I'm giving you guys ideas. That's cool.
yeah, for sure.
Well, you're giving sideshow ideas, which.
Hey, hold on. I am not working for Sideshow anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say, hook me up with Anthony, and let me
Yeah.
know when the next thing comes up. Cause
No. I'm not working for them anymore. I mean, not
When
not
you get
today.
me a job.
What is it? What
When you
was?
get me a job, give me a job too. I want one.
you gotta
All right.
graduate first. You know.
Everyone's getting a job. You get a job. You get a job.
Amilcar,
Yes,
can you zoom
please.
out just a little bit so we can see the entirety of the piece?
What is it? What is it? Sorry.
Can you zoom out
Because
just a little
of
bit?
mouth.
Just a little bit. Just
I think that's the maximum.
is that the
Yeah,
max?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
that's
okay.
not.
That's okay. We got. I think.
Sorry,
Yeah,
man.
it's
Oh,
okay.
it's just up on the screen.
Love you.
There's a shoulder thing going on, which I really appreciate as well. Every skull
Like
is
a-
stuck in his shoulder.
Yeah. And he has like a double shoulder joint.
It's almost like the skulls migrated and grew.
Did
on.
you use like a black bear as an example? Kind of reminds me of a
Yeah.
black bear.
Yeah.
The neck. Yeah, is a black
There's
bear.
they stand.
And even the head proportions here.
Yeah.
So
There is
those
a.
child skulls and bones.
What was it? What was it? Sorry.
Those look like child skulls and bones. If it's like.
I think maybe it's because he's too big.
Yeah, I think so.
Because if you see like with the sword, it's not that far off.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not there. They don't look very tall. They were probably not very big men, but it's not like maybe they were like teenagers. People used
Yeah.
to die young back then, so maybe.
I gotta say, Amilcar, your hatching technique is crazy.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
intricate.
It's beautiful.
Thank you
It's
very
all
much.
scribbles too.
So-
It's a scribble technique.
Yeah, it's totally like
Badass, man.
yeah, it's a little,
Control.
pretty unique to Milcar, I would say. You don't see that very often. It's almost like you use one of those wiggly pins you used to get in like the early '80s.
Nobody actually uses
Had the little
those
battery in
except
it.
for this guy.
JR,
What the fuck are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about,
That thing
Milcar?
even real?
Those, or you got the,
Wiggling pig?
yeah, just like that,
That's like the worst idea ever.
just like that right
Bring
there.
it down.
Please let that show up. Let that show up. Please.
Just
Let that show up.
What is doing that ManBearPig?
oh, it hurt. How did you get that?
Now you know why he did those nipples.
Oh, that's awesome
But
reference.
so, Amilcar, what would you say your favorite part about what you did it?
Well, my favorite part is to get it done, to get some idea that I'm happy with. To tell you the truth, guys, I don't like to say that I don't have the time to do this because I had the time. The point is that lately I don't like to, how to say, give myself a chance to make so many variations. What I wanted to do is to jump into the page and say, whatever comes up here, I'm gonna deal with it. It's exactly the same that Luke did. It's whatever is happening here, I'm gonna solve it. I'm gonna try to get it done. I'm gonna work with what I have here. I'm gonna live with my mistakes, and that's what I did. So I'm happy with it.
Can I speak on that from a compositional value? There is a very pitched or like a tent-like structure to this guy. There's a solid line from his back foot to his head, and it makes a straight line, and then the other parts, his leg, his arm on the left side, his arm on the right side, they make a triangle, and it is a very rigid composition. And that's just the composition, and I'm a concept artist, so I draw things rigid all the time. But I love the fact that Amilcar made this work regardless of a rigid composition. Like, this is so, the head thing, the head shoulders, the shackle, the little details, and like little arms swinging in the back. These are all beautiful
the arms in the back.
distractions from a solid foundation. Like, the foundation is very solid. It's obviously a concept. And I wish that I had just gone for a concept. Because I would have done so much better if I had just gone for the, like, and I asked JR, I said, hey, I got to put a background on this? And I started thinking about shit, and I was like putting the moon in there and everything else. But Amilcar, damn, you freaking nailed it, brother. You got it. You can see with the 3 points, there's the left leg, the middle leg, and the right arm all are relatively the same size, and they create this tripod that makes this very stagnant shape. Like, they're all the same length.
Well, that's not a middle leg. That's another arm that's hiding behind his body.
No, I mean the long arm on the far side, the back leg, and the front leg create a tripod. So it's a compositional. It's strictly composition. It has nothing to do with the concept. The concept is freaking amazing. But if you ever draw anything, like anyone that wants to be an artist and not a concept artist, as a concept artist, this is perfect. As a illustrator or anything else, it is breaking one of the major rules, which is stagnation.
I like breaking the rules. Fuck the
I
rules.
bet you do. I want to see what you did, guy.
Get out of here.
I'm gonna throw all the tangents in my shit. I'm gonna have tangents. I'm gonna have stiff stuff.
Oh, tangents. Yeah.
Anything I want. Anything I want.
I do what I want.
I do what I want.
Mom.
But
Let's talk about the composition on here.
That's my favorite part.
I can appreciate like
Now this
the
composition.
pink, the heart, the pinkness of the nip, like the breast. The breast. Like, I like the fact that it alludes to them being creamy. I can appreciate that. I think the hearts really. Oh, okay. All right. Well, so Amilcar, real quick, guys, because we got to keep moving. What would you say your favorite part about what, or not your favorite part, but what you wish you would have, worked on a little more or done better or whatever?
Well, I think as this is the first step. After you more or less nail this or put a lot of ideas there, the second stage is to try to, if you can see the head, the size of a head, the size of a torso, and the size of a legs, they more or less are almost like the same size. So the second step would be try to get some variations there and try to get at the same time some movement, some rhythm, and like Dave said, some composition. That would be the second stage. The first one is to put all the ideas that come up with in your mind, of course.
Yeah, just get the pieces in there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So that's what I would do next. I'm happy with it because the nature of the exercise itself. Working with what I have there.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I dig it, man.
Badass, way better than mine.
It's not about better. It's not about better. No. I mean, we are not here to compete. We are here to share and improve.
I would take what you did and I would make it better. And then you would take what I did and make it even better than that. And then eventually we'd have the next alien or Bigfoot or whatever else is famous. I think Annika should hear that, though, that it's all about that process of
Yeah. I mean,
recognizing stuff. Because if you want to be a designer, Annika, you have to recognize what doesn't work.
Yeah, and I think Carlos Wante, one of the greatest artists out there, Carlos Wante, is he said that this is your fight. Whatever you have in your page, you have to fight it. And in my case, this is not a digital. There's no Ctrl-Z. There's no going back. Work with what you have. Try to save it. Try to do it. Of course, there is a point when you have to learn to say, let it go and go to the another one and do it again. But for me, as I spend more and more time in front of a computer, working in ZBrush, creating statues and everything, for me, it was like, I don't have 10 pages. I don't have a lot of time to do this. I'm going to work with what I have here. With what I have here is, whatever it is, I'm going to make it look great for me. And that's what I did. I mean, it's just living with what you have, with, your frustration.
You were right up there with Monte. You were right there with him. I would put you two next to each other.
And again, I would call this, James, I would call this a seed of further ideas. That's what I want.
Yeah, that's
seed.
That was the goal. That's what we want.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted you to want.
And allows me, James, allows me to say this, man. Thank you very much. Allows me to say this because maybe I won't have the time, and I'm taking way too long time from the next artist. But thank you, man. Thank you for your invitation. Thank you for making me part of this. All of you guys are amazing artists, and I'm really happy to share this with you. It's amazing.
Awesome, brother. It's a pleasure to have you, man.
I will say this is amazing in itself. This is a really nice piece of work, man.
Yeah, I want to cry.
I want to cry too, actually.
Yeah, show that those creamy nipples again.
Yeah.
Oh God.
What is your favorite part about that?
Oh my
I
goodness.
have so much room left in my
Oh
pants.
my goodness, I love it.
That's one of your favorite part about
Oh,
this.
look.
I love how he has his bottom lip tucked in a little bit. That's very sensual. I mean, that really adds to. Oh my gosh. And he's like so tender with the cupcakes. Like that's beautiful. But
That's beautiful.
all right.
Thank you.
Roberto, are you ready to expose yourself to the camera, brother?
Dude, hold on. Hold on, I gotta change my pants.
All right, change your pants. Let's get
I'm
ready.
ready.
So let me
Obrigado.
share my screen.
Oh, look at that. He's moved into the sunlight.
Oh,
Yeah.
look, I'm out of the water. Yay!
I see you a little bit.
Yay, look.
I know.
That's great.
You're so
Now people know my face. I'm
You're
not
so
on
blurry.
with
You know, another
protection
thing to do,
anymore.
Roberto, is you can move your face
See a
back
face.
from the camera a little bit. You're
Oh,
right up
why
in
not?
that. Your whole face is the camera.
The camera is really far away from me. It's like stuck in a zoom. I don't know. This
Sure.
camera is so fucked up, man.
Show
I
us the
don't know what's
sweetness.
going on. Like
Show
I'm
us that
I'm
nectar.
about a meter away from the camera,
Ro-
and it still looks like I'm writing and.
Roberto, stop talking. Let me see your art. Damn it.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Hurry up.
Okay, he doesn't want to do. I'll introduce him. His name is Roberto Roberto
Dale, Robertico.
Padula
Roberto,
de Oaxaca.
Roberto Ribeiro Padula.
Don't make him angry.
Can you guys see it? Is it sharing or is it not
I
sharing?
see. I don't. I see.
Can you see this?
Oh, now
Oh, there
I
you
see
go.
you, babe. I see you.
Alright,
That looks
okay.
sick, dude. Take us on the journey.
This is ManBearPig.
Fuck Bosch. Fuck Bosch.
What's the 9/11? Where's that?
Oh, there's no 9/11 yet, because it's still gonna happen.
Wait, there's
Oh.
another Jonathan sketches in there. That's not fair.
I stole it. I
It's
stole
in
it from
there
him.
4 times.
We'll
Yeah.
Hey, you're not showing the nipples.
Five
You're not
times.
showing the nipples.
Oh, the nipples are hidden because I thought this was a family friendly. show, you know.
Now you
I
know
didn't
better.
thought we were gonna have like all these nipples and fish dicks everywhere.
Oh, that's so
Yeah, where's the fish
I
tank?
expected more out of all of you.
Oh,
The
I was
thing
covering
is,
it.
We're all just children that haven't grown up. We're still
Look.
here. We're hiding from the world with our art. Take us on the journey.
How is hiding from the world or would this exist in art? This is scary.
Oh, shit.
I have to do my self-introduction.
James,
Huh?
hold on. I don't want to interrupt.
Prove it.
Please interrupt.
It says the video has been removed,
What?
violating the terms of service.
No!
Oh,
Are you serious?
What did we do?
Yeah.
Oh, it was the nipple?
nipples and dicks.
Was it the customer?
It was Jonathan Juan Hernandez.
Okay.
Fucked it all up.
Okay.
Nipples.
Hey, you
ice
guys.
cream nipples.
You guys. We'll just keep going. We're gonna keep recording. And
It's
then
recording. Okay.
because it's recording, and then I'll try to edit it later on.
That was quick. I'm so happy. I don't care who's watching. I'm so happy to see Roberto's interpretation.
Yeah.
This is.
Oh man, I
this is
got
what
it.
it-
Not ideal to have a strike against myself. But
Yeah, maybe it was the picture that I showed with the creamy nipples, or
Yeah, I was thinking
Yes,
about
use
that
your
one.
creamy nipples, Democrat. Stop doing it.
They thought it was too sexy.
really? I mean, I don't
They were
believe.
like, no,
I mean,
the guy,
if that
the
was the
AI
reason, I'm sorry. If that was the
the
reason,
AI
I'm
got
sorry.
a boner.
But guys,
No.
come on.
yeah,
What
we
was just.
might be time to get off of YouTube. We'll see.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All of us?
The AI got a hard on, and they say no, it's too sexy.
Wait, is that okay though? Listen, if well, I feel bad because this is like
Yeah.
one of the highlights of the show.
Well, it's okay. It's still recording, guys. So I'm gonna try to put it up and find out why it was
Okay.
why it was taken down, and it's still recording, so we can still put
All
it
right,
up.
let's listen to Roberto ramble for an hour. How this works.
Let me ramble. Let me ramble.
At least he's in the submersion layer of the ocean. And
Yes,
you can see him.
I came out of the absol zone.
Yeah, you're out of the.
Serial killer.
The
French.
Adus pelagic zone, I think is
Hmm.
the
Like
deepest.
pelagic.
Adus pelagic, yeah.
You better have some process shots on this.
Sorry?
Processed?
Oh yeah, I have a little bit of it. I mean, I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show it. But let me do the thing again. My name is Roberto Ribeiro Padula. I'm from Brazil. I
You
am a
killed my
freelancer. I've worked in the Godzilla 2 movie. I've done some stuff for Imagine Effects. Just one tutorial, just a quick tutorial. I've been accepted in Spectrum 5 times, and I love to paint. But most of the time, I'm just painting for myself because I am very bad at finding jobs. But that's not the matter right now. What the matter is that I painted ManBearPig. And this is my ManBearPig. And as you can imagine, is Al Gore. Al Gore, he lost the election to Bush, and he didn't took it well. He didn't took it well at all. So he kind of got a little bit crazy. First, he went binge eating, so he got a few pounds, and then food wasn't quenching his hunger anymore, so he needed blood. So he became a serial killer.
Oh, I see what you
Yeah,
did
it's a
there.
horrible
I knew it was going to be serious.
Yes, it's the cereal. You can see it down here, it says cereal. It's a serial
It's not how
killer.
you spell it.
And I needed to add the gore, so he has a certification of gore here. Like consuming forever.
So much,
There it is.
so much detail, you maniac.
So
Yeah, what are you working
I
with?
know.
Like 10,000 resolution?
Oh, it's just a 300 DPI. It's 6,000 by 4,000.
Oh, okay.
And this is Al Gore. I think he has blue eyes. I'm not really sure. But if I
God
don't
damn it,
clear
man.
picture.
You just got all of it.
I have a big
I knew
mouth,
it.
and So he decided to build himself because no one took him seriously. So he built himself a persona called ManBearPig. He stitched up some pig parts
What's in
and
the
some
mouth?
bear parts, some robe that he had, and his pajama pants, and he oh shit, and he became ManBearPig, the killer, and he goes around at night killing people, and he printed himself this major things, and he goes around. He actually just go around posting things and bothering people, but he sees himself as a killer.
Is this his first night out?
No. He's been around the block. You can see
I don't
that
think he has because he's pretty clean.
No, but he doesn't kill very much. He's actually a very bad killer. So mostly he
Looks
just
like he
lives
sparkles
like
this night before he
graffiti
goes out.
to people. Oh, he has a puncho. It's the knife that they say the people used to kill Julius Caesar. You know, it's like
Ulysses?
no. Brutus and the Senate used this.
Caesar.
Yeah, this dagger to kill Caesar. So it's 16 Pertiranis, since he wants to kill the president.
What's on the wall back there? What's on the wall back there?
What?
That's a-
Oh,
that's a-
this?
That's
What
Bigfoot. And a,
It's just a fish dick.
That's a duck. That's a duck's dick.
That's,
all right, guys. Just in case,
Oh,
just
Lord, the murderer.
maybe it's all the penis talk. But just, let's try to I don't know why this never happened before. So like let's keep the rest let's keep the rest PG-13 if we can, so we can end up posting this and not.
There's a pretty good chance my daughter's watching this.
Okay.
She's 14.
Not anymore.
My daughter watched this.
Well, she's 14, so,
Yeah.
whatever. She watched the entire series of The Witcher.
This is
Told me
this
about
is
it afterwards.
ManBearPig. Let me
Roberto,
take you down memory
I
lane.
knew you were gonna nail it. You have this way of putting, like, was there a flood?
No, I mean, let's see. Let's analyze, because I first started with this, and this is horrible. And I was like, I don't want to do just a ManBearPig, because if I was trying to do a ManBearPig, it was like, I don't know. I like the idea of the ManBearPig, but I like more the idea of ManBearPig not being real. So I was like, no, I'm gonna make it be like a mask. So I did this little first sketch, and then I start developing from here. I start going, and then I created a little silhouette. The thing is, start adding values, changing the stuff, fixing things that were out of place. Let me zoom out a little bit. Then
God, the crossing the eyes is just a perfect adjustment.
I changed this, then I changed this now. I started adding some fur, added the colors, fixed values, working on, rendering. That's my favorite part. And basically, I mean, I can show the whole thing, but like, I thought I have like 5 save files.
Well, I
So
have
it
a
would be
question.
way too much.
You saved your process
Yeah, basically.
on the video.
It's not perfectly, but I have most of it.
You should I don't know. Either I can help you make a video with it, or if you know how to do that yourself.
But I didn't record it.
Oh, you didn't? Okay. You
No,
just said
it's
stages.
just this progress, just the images.
Oh, okay,
I should have
okay.
recorded.
Well,
Like I spend so much time working on it, so and it's always like it's not. I don't set a time and go like I'm gonna draw from now to then and over. So I start drawing, then my dogs walk in the room and I play with the dogs, and then I go outside, then I brew some tea, then I go back drawing, then I have to take my dog to the vet and all that kind of stuff. So I should.
Roberto, do
make
you have like different? So I see you have a lot of layers.
Yeah, I do.
And there's a couple of duplicates of your original. At
I
that
keep-
point, it's 93 layers.
Yeah,
That's pretty
no,
bad.
it's way more. I merge a lot of them.
So, do you have, like, what's your, and this is just me asking as the student, what is your color theory, first off, and what mode do you use to do it?
So the first question, I don't think I have a color theory because I don't know
Yes, you
shit
do.
about color
You,
theory.
no, you do, because
just-
you always nail it.
I just go for feeling.
Subtleties in skin and fur.
Yeah.
and
But he
background.
just does it. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's just doing it.
What I do like I really like to observe, and not in a voyeur kind of way. I really like
There
to.
is so much
like,
subtlety.
I put my hand against the sun and I just stare at it for quite a while until someone asks me if I'm okay, you know. And then I go like, no, it's okay. I'm just looking at the light, you know. And then
But
people
there's
just
some
walk
kind of
away.
rainbow effect when you do that. You, like if we were all to do that right now, like Luke's background is pretty sunny. Luke could run outside. Juan could run outside, or Jonathan, as we like to call him. Amalcor could run outside. We could all run outside and put our hands around the sun, against the sun, and everything else. You're picking up on colors that nobody else sees, and I can't figure out how you do that. Like in the folds of the stitches.
It's an accumulation. It starts small, and it grows bigger. So the first thing is like is to first notice like cast shadow and go like, oh, it's a hard edge, it's a soft edge, and then you go like, oh, there's a little orangey line that follows the cast shadow. So you go like, okay, whenever I put like a little transition or shadow, gonna use a little bit of orange, and it helps pop it
little
up.
bit is the key
And then-
word here.
And then
So
you go
little
like,
bits of perfect.
and then you go like about subsurface scattering. Yeah, you go like, oh, everything turns into closer to red hue. So this one I made very pinky just to be fun, but it could be a little more orangey. But it always goes more towards the red spectrum, and it's just you keep adding stuff up in your memories, you know, your memory.
Did you
Just go
notice?
like-
Did anybody else notice that he put red light in the retinas?
Yeah.
Yeah. The patience, the absolute patience.
That is just
It's-
bananas. Like
I wouldn't say patience. I would say obsession.
holy shit, that's crazy.
It's more
There's-
like
there's
I can't
dots for
avoid
it.
function.
Obsessed with
I
Yeah.
try to avoid it, and I can. It's just like it's stronger than I am. I wanna add and render everything, but it's like it's a bad idea to do this. It's not that.
It depends on-
so
the
much
thing is, it
time.
doesn't affect your idea process either.
How much
It's
time
really-
did you
Look at all this fucking fur.
spend on it?
It takes so much time to render all these fucking strands of fur.
I bet.
Roberto, do you add? You already know how to do the things. Do you add any photos to it to
Oh, no,
speed up
no,
time?
no.
Maybe
It's
maybe you
all-
should
it's all-
sometime.
It's all painting. It's
So you-
all like it's straight from memory, and everything's brushwork.
That's great.
You gotta be more suggestive.
Oops,
right.
sorry, I didn't caught the last one.
I said you're crazy.
Suggestive.
Suggestive, yeah.
You
need
don't
to-
have
I need
to
to
imply
learn about
everything or
that.
show everything. You just be more
I
suggestive.
put the white part in the nails.
Yeah, you're a maniac.
Mayonnaise.
I had to stop myself because I didn't have the time, because I was gonna render way more this hand, and I'm gonna put more veins and little like in here there are little veins and little arteries and the grain of the wood in the handle and
Wait, I think
the slabs.
James still has to show his.
Yeah, I do. So
Yeah.
we got to
I'm
keep we got to
serious.
keep moving. And
I'm
Annika wanted to say something. So Annika, what did you want to say?
Oh, I just wanted to say you're crazy and you're a freak.
Thank
Amen.
you very much.
Amen. Now, what would you
That's
say?
exactly
That
what I
better be a
wanted.
compliment, newbie.
Yeah, no, I've been here for 2 episodes already.
I'm the newbie.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're,
well, I've been in the game for 20 years.
she's a veteran now. She's a veteran.
No,
That is-
I've been in the game for I don't know.
20 years.
20 years. Yeah, I'm not even
That's-
20 years.
She's 20 years old, I think. So she's been in the game for that long.
You know what? It's that kind of freakish attitude that actually makes it so impressive to all of us that have been doing it for so long. And this is really, Roberto, I've been a fan for so long, man. You do have an issue with rendering stuff, but it is perfection, in my opinion. And I want to learn how to do it in less than 10 minutes.
Good luck. Good luck with
We'll talk
that.
later.
I can render something in about 2 hours. I can do a decent rendering in about 2 hours.
I'll tell you what, if you can do it in less than 10 minutes, I'll get you a job.
If I could do it in less than 10 minutes, I'll kill myself. I wouldn't have anything else to do in life.
It's like meditation
to
for
render.
you. Yeah, for sure. I could. It's apparent in your work. Now, Roberto,
Yeah.
what would you say the favorite part about what you did is? Like, what
My favorite part is the rendering. I love to render.
all the little juicy details
I
in
just
the
fucking love
nose.
to go in and render the fangs and put little specks of lights, spectacular lights, and rendering the little bumps and creases and all the little things, and make it look like it's a mask and it's something like that. And it's not the most realistic drawing ever, but fuck that. But it was fun. It was fun to do, you know.
Yeah,
To make it look like someone just set it all up and put it on top of his head and decided to go
Look at the
outside
chest
with a
hair.
knife.
Go back to the
Yeah,
chest
he
hair.
has chest hair. Just a little bit of chest hair.
That's
like the wispy.
less than 1 pixel.
Yeah, they are 1 pixel wide.
How in the hell did you do that?
That was the easy part. The hardest part is the background. The background is so fucking hard for me. I'm so bad at backgrounds.
Well, you don't want to
This
do
one-
it. You don't want to do them. You like the fleshy bits and all that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not my main focus.
Yeah.
But I need to. I like having backgrounds in my drawings. I love my drawings having like a full realized thing. You know, like having backgrounds, having foregrounds, or whatever. So they do feel quite static. I'm not very dynamic in my drawings, but I like to make. I prefer if I could make a full illustration instead of just like a concept. Even though people always tell me that my work falls in between a concept art and an illustration. It's not an illustration, but it's not concept at the same time. It's somewhere in between.
I would agree.
Well,
So-
now I'm guessing your least favorite part would be
Stopping?
stopping.
Stopping this time was something that I was looking forward to because I was very tired. I was really fucking tired today. I did this up to what? I stayed up to 7, 8 a.m. Then I went to sleep. Then I wake up at 10 and I start drawing again. Then I send it to James and we are here.
Well, great work,
But
man.
basically, thanks, dude.
It's
It
sick.
was so fucking fun.
Yeah, right.
I mean, ManBearPig.
Yeah, nice original concept. You kind of got gore, a little bit of the story of that in. Like,
Yeah, I got that gore.
You got
wasn't even-
you got gore on gore. I love it.
There's the mind gore.
Not my gore.
All
I
right,
gotta get out of the joke.
James, come on. whip
I'm
it
gonna
out.
I'm gonna
Let's
show
see
mine
it.
right now.
Expose yourself to
All right,
danger.
so here's mine.
I can't see it.
Which I can see anything.
Oh, I can see now.
Higher resolution.
Yeah, it was a little
Oh,
pixelated.
there it is.
But
There's
not
some-
yet.
Wow.
Oh yeah, totally.
Can you see
are
it?
in tune with the rest of the world, buddy.
Yeah.
You did
Is that-
exactly what we all did.
Is that tree kind of part of it, or is just behind? And I'm not
No,
seeing
there's the man.
rest?
There's the leftovers.
Well, yeah, here's
No, the tree, the tree
No, it's in the
right
back.
on top of the back.
No, this is in
Does
the
it
background.
come from? Okay.
No, he's not part tree.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to know.
So
That's awesome, man.
thanks, man.
This guy doesn't read Lovecraft at all, I don't think.
Tell us, JR, please.
Take you on the journey. Okay, let me take you on the journey. All right, so I try to get like some kind of pig/bear anatomy going. Like, so if you notice, like the body isn't quite bear, it isn't quite pig. It's kind of in somewhere in between. Rather
If you're
than
gonna tab that shit, just make it full screen.
huh?
F
Oh, F.
twice.
No, I don't want it. Which
We
one?
need to see the
This
details.
is this fucking show. If you
Which one do you want? Which one? I'll do it for you, babe.
Hit F twice.
F what? F? Just F?
Just
No,
the
just
key.
F. Just the key.
Okay.
There it is. Now zoom in a little bit.
All right.
Fill the screen.
This is what you want. All right.
Yes, I want to see all
does
that pixelated.
Does that please you?
minions.
So
Yeah,
all
that's
right.
pretty good. See, now I can see the face and stuff. Yeah, that's cool.
All right. Well, stay
All
with
right,
me.
there you
Stay
go.
with me. I'm gonna take you on the
Now
journey.
look
Here we go.
back like you're not having fun and shake that ass.
All right. I've been shaking my booty this whole time. All right. So what do we got here? All right. So like I said, we got both. I tried to incorporate both the pig and the bear anatomy. We got little piggy hooves in the back, and then the hand is kind of like bearish, kind of humanish.
Kind of man.
It's man
Is it my
bearish.
computer or are you working like 20 resolution?
What's that?
Your resolution.
Whenever
is
you
super
zoom
low.
in, the resolution goes like off.
Yeah. That's
Control 0.
Pixelated.
you guys. That's just our. It's like the Hangouts, like Jitsi, like it takes.
Okay,
a
But
minute.
yeah, but
So
stay
like
there.
in
Hold,
the-
hold that pose right there. And tell us.
Don't move.
Yeah, don't move for a
Yeah,
little.
tell us about that.
Okay, so right here.
That's a badass picture.
This is like the humans are kind of like a tumor. Like he has other like tumor growths right here. Like he used. If you'll notice, he only has one arm. So
Yeah.
this used to be his arm. Perhaps it was a normal bear at first. Like I didn't quite think of the whole backstory for him, but perhaps it was like a normal bear at first and it got injured, or maybe it was some kind of science experiment. They tried to kill it and got its arm ripped off. Got some human DNA kind of mixed in with there, and it started developing around that. My ManBearPig is also blind, like yours, Dave.
Yeah.
So he's got his face is just kind of scarred, and then this is how
Yeah,
he sees through
He
the
has
left
some
side of his
scars in
body.
the leg that's really beautiful.
What's that?
The scars in his leg.
Oh, the left flank. Yeah.
Oh, over
He
here?
I
has
see
some
him.
missing flesh beats that are awesome.
And down it from his thigh to his
Here.
kneecap. Move up a
And-
little bit.
And then we got a little we got just a little hint of some dead bodies down here. Some people that got gored.
God damn it, that's exactly my composition before I decided to move out of the alley.
So this guy's
That's
kind of
awesome. I knew it,
smashed.
dude.
So now you live in a house, not live in the alley anymore.
This one's smashed right here. This one's kind of there's an arm laying in the mud. I don't know if that's clear for you guys yet.
No,
Yes.
the alley.
Here's-
Yeah, it's clear.
Here's another body with a hat that kind of it's like head splattered.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got the bros too, huh?
It's like the
Nice.
And then and
Bless you.
Thank you.
here's the image in its entirety.
No, James and I copied each other because we had like an hour-long conversation a week ago, and we understood that both of us knew better.
Right.
I could turn this into something anticlimactic, and really, this is the first time I've done this, but all you guys, all of you, even Jonathan with his cupcake nipples and everything, you guys, you made me think that we're all on the same page. And James, obviously he's the showrunner. He can do whatever he wants. Nice work, James. Nice work of putting people together with like minds.
Thanks, babe. Thanks.
Like we had a very long, drawn out conversation the other day,
You
and I
know,
knew we were on the same page. And now I see that he plagiarized my work
Mhm.
from my mind.
That's
I didn't even tell him what it was.
That's why I wanted you to send me the stuff. Like that's why I kept talking to you so I can get all the juicy information.
This is okay. So let's do some other cool shit. I like the Crypt Keeper coming up, and I know JR, you have nailed this composition. You probably worked on that for about 5 hours because it's all 3D, right?
No, it's not all 3D.
Oh,
Like I painted it too. It's a little bit of photo comp paint, a little bit of 3D.
I'm just busting your fish stick. I think
Well-
you spent a lot longer.
Here, look.
There it is.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, dude. We could all like. Why don't you do that from like here? How about this? Just an idea that came into my head. I've been doing Creature of the Week since 2006. Take a picture like that you imagine and give it to us.
Oh, okay. You mean like
Just give us
a
that
base
still
for people to make
and
something from?
Yeah, see what Roberto does with that. He'll turn that into some real like Fox News shit. He'll turn it
expecting
into.
too much out of me.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you're
You
trying
are
to kill
the
Roberto, man. Give him a break.
ultimate renderer of all of
Give
us.
us any ideas.
You're trying to kill him. You know what? I think Luke has something for us.
Look, what do you got?
I gotta get out of here. The show's running too fucking long.
Yeah. Amen.
Well, at this point, it's no longer a show, brother.
You gotta go.
You know, guys, I don't want to brag, but I posted my ManBearPig on Instagram, and Stan Marsh liked it.
Oh, look at that. He's from
Stan
South Park.
Stan Marsh liked it.
But Luke, you got a boogie? No surprises.
I gotta get out of here. I'm
Hello,
not
JR.
work with any of you guys in the future because you've plagiarized my ideas. Here's my first draft. And I
Here.
wish I didn't do it.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna come to you for a tattoo next, Luke.
Oh, what the
I'm gonna
hell?
have AIDS.
Hey, look. Why'd you guys plagiarize Luke's ideas?
Did you just
That's awesome. That's awesome.
They're cool, you guys.
I love it.
I like the gore.
oh, it's got my eye in there. Oh,
Oh, what is that? Who did
this is
that?
so cool.
That's great.
So we
Did
gotta,
Luke
we
just
gotta
do
post
that?
it somewhere. This is
That
awesome.
is awesome.
No, he did this
That is-
beforehand. You guys ripped him off.
Yeah, it's working.
Holy shit.
Oh, man.
I have so many contracts right now. I can't all of them. Look at the
It's
titty.
great
Look
nipples.
at the double titty. On the gore in there?
Right. Well,
This is why you wanted the photo discussion.
It's so
Hard
hard.
creamy
It's
nipple.
being found out.
Oh, he's got a
Right.
knife.
He's
Oh,
got
my
a knife.
goodness.
Oh, he's got a knife.
That's
He's got
not a
He's
knife.
got rim light. That guy is dangerous.
Bro,
He's got double rim light.
that's awesome, Luke.
I want it.
That's great, man.
Awesome.
It's been really fun, guys. I am getting the hell out of here. Let's do it again.
All right, man. Thanks for
Thank
coming
you.
by.
See ya.
All right.
Hey, Luke.
We're gonna wrap things up. We don't got anybody watching anymore, but we're gonna post later. So if you guys have anything to share, like any projects you're working on or anything like that, you want to
Yeah, I want to show the Brazilian Bigfoot.
Please.
Brazilian
Yes.
Bigfoot, do it.
It's not me.
I gotta find it. Hold on, I know exactly where it is.
Here, while you're digging
And
that,
I realized, James, that I never announce myself and what I do for a living, by the way.
that's okay. That's okay. Do it now.
Do that.
Yeah.
Are you rubbing my back as you say that?
It's too late now.
What's delayed?
No, you said too late. You said it's too late, but do it. Do
Oh,
it.
it's too late. I don't give a shit.
Better late than never.
Everything, I don't care. I don't care what day it is.
This
Can I
shit
just
is
go to my
getting
DeviantArt or
control.
something? Or
Sure.
Well, while you're digging that up, I'm gonna plug something so we save a little bit of time. So recently,
yeah, are you still recording?
I'm recording, yeah. So I recently
Go ahead,
opened up some little bits of apparel on my website. Plan on having some backpacks in the near future. If you guys want to go to jrcoffron.com, you will be able to, like, I got some Necro Gators because, you know, Corona Madness, and got some shirts happening, and yeah, check it out. Anybody else have anything to share?
Yeah, I'm gonna share the Brazilian Bigfoot.
All right, let's
Yeah, give me
let's
a
take a
minute.
peek.
You can follow me if you want.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh, just
Oh,
yeah.
for the
as-
show.
Wait, hold on,
yeah,
Dave.
yeah.
As far as following everybody's concerned, if you guys want, if anybody watching is interested in following, there's a link to every artist that's ever been on the show down below in the Monstieur master list. So, again, we have Annika Sorensen, Dave Melvin, we have Roberto Padula. I'm sorry, Lokar Fong. We have Jonathan Hernandez, and of course myself. There's a link to all of us down below, and Luke. He had to leave. Luke Schroeder. You'll be able to check out his stuff as well. So, and before we say goodbye, let's take a look at this Brazilian ManBearPig that Dave's digging up.
I just want to
It's
say
not a man
thank
bear
you,
thing,
James. Thank you very much, James.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure,
It was really
guys.
fucking fun.
Pleasure to have you guys. We just got to have no booby talk in the future, I suppose.
Yeah, no fish sticks.
I suppose not.
Yeah, so hopefully, without too much editing, I'll be able to put us back on board and get
YouTube
things going.
is too proved right now.
Yeah, YouTube's getting a little too crazy. Oh, that's it right there.
Yeah, that's Brazilian Bigfoot.
Oh, look at
What's the name of...
what amazing
of,
artist worked on that.
I don't know.
Well, wait, it has a little signature down there. What does that say?
Oh, that's
It's a Brazilian video.
Look at that. Is that your brother? Dave Dov?
Do you know the
Dov-
name of the...
Dov
the
Melvin?
folklore?
I don't know that guy. Hey,
That's
jerk.
sick. That's sick, man. That's cool.
Thanks. Yeah,
Dave.
if I was to throw out a cameo, I would say that I worked for Paizo, Wizards of the Coast. I am the creature artist for Ark Survivor Evolved and everything else that Wildcard, Snail Games, and everything else is produced. Scholastic. What else? I've been an instructor at the Academy of Art University for 16 years, and I'm just. That's it. That's all I got for now.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Thanks.
Hey, Dave.
Yes,
Well, do you know the name of the creature?
it's called a mapping glory.
My pig buddy. Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought so.
I don't put the Audi
What?
on it. I just call
Yeah.
it mapping glory because I'm from California.
Well, guys, we got to wrap things up and say goodbye. So if you guys have anything to that you want to say before we go, I'd say that's a wrap.
Thanks, James.
Very much.
Thanks, Amakar.
Yeah, very
Thanks,
much.
Juan.
It
Thank
was
you, James.
Hanukkah.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Dave.
Roberto, pleasure to meet you,
Oh.
sir.
the pleasure was all mine, my good.
Thank you for watching Monstieur. Hope you've enjoyed the show. To find out how you can be part of the action, subscribe to this channel and follow us on Facebook. Until next time, thank you.